Hello and welcome to our webinar today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Janet McKee.
And I'm Bob Eckel.
And you're about to discover the 3 proven strategies to improve employee morale and boost your bottom line immediately. And this will also bring joy, success, and fulfillment to your business and to your life. This is coming from 2 leading experts in success, achievement, motivation, and wellness. You are about to be handed science-backed proven strategies to help every area of your business and your life to become extraordinary. You're about to join the ranks of the world's most accomplished people by learning ways to advance every area of your life to the next level and beyond. These are measurable and repeatable, proven strategies to get immediate positive results. And we're about to take you on a journey where you are today to the next level through a discussion that is sure to begin to improve your life and boost your bottom line. We are known for leading individuals and organizations through proven strategies to efficiently achieve greater levels of energy, productivity, confidence, motivation, and joy with minimal stress consistently over time. I know this sounds like a bold promise, but stick with us as we unveil new information as a result of 20 years of research by the High Performance Institute. We are finally ready to bring this to organizations, and it's going to completely change and improve the way people live and work. We're going to deliver real value for your time today and provide you with real solutions you can begin to use today. But please pay attention, close your office door, shut off your phone or email or anything that may distract you. Which right there, we've given you one proven concept. Multitasking of tasks requiring brain power has been proven to not work and damage your brain. Unfortunately, our brains are just not equipped for multitasking tasks that do require brain power. Our short-term memories can only store between 5 and 9 things at once. So instead of actually helping you, multitasking works against you and makes you less efficient, not more. And each task switch might take just a few seconds, but if you do a lot of switching in a day, it can add up to a loss of 40% of your productivity. And of course, you'll have more errors and more rework. Business professionals, or what we call high achievers, fight long and hard to succeed, propelling themselves forward with hard work and determination. And that at some point, they are surprised to find themselves hit a plateau and get stuck. Or worse yet, they lose their passion and purpose and their drive, and they simply get burned out. Bob, do you see that a lot in people that you deal with?
Yes, I do. It seems to be an increasingly larger problem, and the more I look at it and the more I experience it, I think the problem's far greater than what I had expected.
Absolutely. And that's why we're going to deliver this real value for your time today. Many professionals are lost in a sea of too many priorities, distractions, or opportunities, and they can't get clear and focused on what they should be putting their energy into. And even though many of you are highly capable and smart, you live in fear that you may fall behind or never reach the level of success that you hoped for, or even fail altogether. You're uncertain in today's world on how to get ahead without fizzling out. You know, people want to scale up, but they're working too hard and not breaking through to the next level. Or possibly many of you want to take on bold visions and push your people harder, but you realize that your people are already burning out. People are worried that if they pursue their true dreams, they will wreck their finances, credibility, relationships, and their health. Are you frustrated because you have worked so hard and so passionately, but you're still not advancing and still not feeling the joys of true success? I know what you're thinking. You may feel that you're too pressed for time to try to learn a new routine. Or possibly you've tried other approaches, but feel you're wasting time and money, and they just aren't working the way you want them to. Bob and I are here today to show you that our approach is completely different. This is new information and far more valuable than anything you may have tried in the past.
Executives and upper level management makes the mistake of spending too much time on their job and their workplace and not enough time on their families and their actual employees. And I think both of those suffer because they're focused on themselves and their career. And I think all those things suffer because of it.
Absolutely. That is a really important observation. You know, the issue today is 61% of employees are burned out. As stress increases, missed work days increase, costing organizations an average of $3.5 billion each year. And what's interesting is from 2016 to 2017, healthcare costs rose by 79%.
That's staggering.
It is absolutely enormous. And as health declines, of course, productivity declines. And that's one of the key areas we're going to discuss with our audience today. What's important to know is it's actually the loss of productivity that costs organizations 2 to 3 times more than any direct increase in healthcare costs. But these are just symptoms to the real problem. What you need are proven strategies and a reliable set of practices that we've learned from the world's most accomplished and successful people to unleash your greatest abilities. You may wonder, why do some people break through these blocks and rise to higher levels of success, abundance, and high levels of health and well-being? Well, the High Performance Institute, of which we are part, has spent 20 years researching the most accomplished people to see how they create ever-increasing levels of both well-being and success consistently over the long term. What has been found is that your willpower and natural strengths and talents are not enough to take you to the next level in a world that demands you to add value to clients, employees, family members, and shareholders in an ongoing list of complex priorities and projects. You know, who are these people that seem to just waltz through life, and even though you know they're working diligently, they seem to get tremendous results consistently? And one of those people are you, Bob, and that's why I brought you into this program. Wait till you hear about the success that Bob has experienced. They call us high performers, and we've studied this extensively. The secret are our habits, and we are about to share them with you today. You know, it used to be easy 50 years ago, just work hard and you will go places, but it's different today. The world is much more global and more competitive than ever, and working hard is not enough. But instead of dreading this, be excited about this, because we will teach you how to thrive in this glorious and exciting world. This is about how people become extraordinary and why others block themselves from that possibility. We will show you clearly how to truly excel and truly be your best. The good news is that there's a proven and predictable system of precise, actionable, repeatable, scalable, and sustainable things that you can do to solve these problems. We share this because we want you to have the absolute best quality of life. And if you did have a proven and predictable system, you would experience less lost workdays by 50%, greater productivity, ultimately by 67%. Of course, less stress and depression, which leads to greater employee satisfaction by 67%. And ultimately, this leads to greater financial stability and growth. And what the research has shown is by 63%. Now, who is this webinar for? This is for people who are true high performers, but who need an opportunity to learn these new approaches. People who know they can reach greater levels, but who need proven tools based on the newest research on success and high achievement. This is for people who are willing to do what it takes to apply these principles to gain greater success. This is for people who are already successful, but want to take all areas of their lives to the next level. And this is for people who are not satisfied with the status quo or mediocrity. Some people feel, Bob, that they are fine and they don't need a workshop like this. But we like to say in high performance, the fine is the other 4-letter word that begins with the letter F. Fine is not extraordinary. And you need to want and know that you can live an extraordinary life.
I think it goes back to the old saying, you don't know what you don't know. And that's what we're here to teach, what you don't know.
It's so exciting to be here and to share these things with you. And it's so fulfilling to see people experience the benefits of these various things that we're going to teach you here today. And we know this because we've been there too. We've walked in your shoes. Trust me. I'm passionate about teaching this because I too was there. I often tell my story in great detail, but just for the benefits of this webinar, I want you to know that I was always a high achiever and for decades worked for several Fortune 500 companies, was promoted faster than any of my peers, had experienced huge success until one day I hit a painful crossroads in my life. Not only did I run into health challenges because of all the stress that I was putting myself under, but I ran into serious personal challenges in my life as well. This led me out to seek answers from the world's most successful people. And as a result, I was fortunate to study with leaders in success and high performance. And today, I'm going to show you how to increase your productivity while still feeling energized and without the typical stress and overwhelm of a typical busy day. Bob, what led you to want to teach people these valuable concepts?
Well, I tell you, business is really difficult. It really tests your patience, your ability, your health. It's not easy to do business, and there's a lot of stress and a lot of bad things that happen to people in business. And I'm sure many of you have had the same thing happen to you that happened to me, which is being laid off. And as a result of being laid off, I had seen large companies, small companies, Fortune 500 companies do things that I didn't care for, I didn't like, I wasn't in favor of. And I said, I can do this better. And I can treat my people better because I've seen people treated poorly. I can make my people be more happy, more healthy, and want to come to work every day. So that was one of the mantras I used when I started my companies over 20 years ago, was to make sure that the employees wanted to come to work every day.
Absolutely outstanding. I love hearing your stories and how you have run your businesses with such incredible success is so inspiring. And I'm very honored to be here with you today, Bob, sharing these stories and these ideas with our audience. You never again will have to wonder or suffer. What has worked for us and thousands of our clients and high performers will work for you too. There is indeed a better way to live and lead. And the good news is that it's not a mystery. We have created a system and a new set of habits that are proven and predictable, and we're going to teach you how. But just like a pilot who has a pre-flight checklist, we're going to teach you exactly what you need to know to win. We will realign your thoughts and behaviors so that you can experience growth and success while being in fulfillment at the same time. If you want you and your organization to excel, trust that you can reach the next level of success more sanely, swiftly, and confidently than you ever have before. And what is so incredible to know is that all of this can be learned. It does not require some sort of innate talent that only certain people are born with. You can learn these habits and reach high performance in any endeavor that you choose. Business gets more stressful because it gets more complex as you seek greater levels of success. So you need to be more mindful of your flight plan as you take off and as you climb higher. So in today's program, we promise to teach you 3 important areas that are going to ultimately all lead to higher levels of productivity that will boost your bottom line. Number 1, we're going to teach you how to improve your energy and your wellness, because that is the foundation of productivity. We're going to teach you how to master your mindset, not only for you, but for your employees as well, and give you key strategies to help you motivate and retain your best employees. After this webinar, you'll be equipped with some of the key things you can begin to do today to positively impact your business and your life. Once you begin on this accelerated high performance plan, your life will begin to skyrocket in all areas of your personal and professional life. So who are we and why are we here speaking to you today? I am a wellness expert, speaker, best-selling author, certified in high performance, and the CEO and founder of a successful wellness organization called Son of You. And I must say, as I began to apply the principles that I've learned, my life has advanced both personally and professionally to levels greater than I would have ever imagined. Last year alone, I was brought in by Jack Canfield, who's a very famous multi-best-selling author. Originally, his first book is Chicken Soup for the Soul, where he interviewed me in Hollywood because of the success I've been having with my wellness organization, Son of You. I was also selected to co-author a book with the very well-known multi-best-selling author Brian Tracy, who's a legend in success and achievement. And I was part of the world's greatest speaker training with NFL superstar and multi-million-dollar professional speaker Bo Eason, all on top of the certified high-performance coaching that I was selected to be part of with my mentor and teacher, Brendan Burchard.
And I have over 35 years in business. And as I said, with many different types of companies, Fortune 500 companies, small companies, big companies, and have seen the pitfalls of bad management and people not being happy, healthy, and productive. And therefore, that's why I started my companies over 20 years ago, with that in mind, that I wanted my people to be more productive and to be more healthy.
And Bob has had so much success in inspiring and motivating a staff of the most incredible employees that he now has the freedom and flexibility to spend his winters at his home in Florida. This is proof of the success that one can achieve when you learn how to motivate employees and create an organization of high productivity and wellness. This is the perfect combination of Janet and Bob bringing together for you years of experience. We've been there. We've worked through the struggles. It is time now for you to learn what we've learned and benefit from all of the experience that Bob and I combined bring to you in this accelerated high performance program. But please be sure to stay until the end, because when you do, we are going to give to you a 3-day accelerated high performance plan, something you can download and begin to use immediately. We're going to also offer you a significant discount for our next live accelerated high performance retreat. And we're going to offer you a free personal strategy session to help get you on the path to begin to experience the benefits of our high performance program. High performance is succeeding beyond standard norms consistently over time, giving you the feeling of full engagement, joy, and confidence that is the result of living from your best self. So just like building a home, you want a solid foundation. You would never build a home on toothpicks. You need the same strategy when it comes to high performance, where wellness is the foundation for high energy, productivity, motivation, and courage. Everything starts with energy. So we need to help transform you and your employees into top performers to ultimately get the improvement in productivity. Just like a high performance race car, you must put the best fuel in and take precise care to keep it running at top levels. So let me ask you, how do you feel right now? Really, assess how do you truly feel. I realize in my wellness business that people don't know how fabulous they can actually feel, and they assume that issues and discomforts are a fact of life, and it's actually not true. So knowing that, what is one thing you could start doing to have more energy? And of course, I like to ask, why aren't you doing it? What is stopping you? And I love to ask this question. What are the last 5 things you actually put into your body? What are you really eating? Everything you put into your mouth affects your brain and body chemistry and can influence not only how you feel physically, but emotionally as well. And finally, did you ever realize that you choose your thoughts? And that often we tend to choose thoughts of fear, anger, frustration, stress. So what new thoughts could you choose right now to begin to feel better? First of all, it's absolutely critical that you improve your sleep habits. It's actually been proven, by the way, that without enough high quality sleep, it's equivalent to being drunk the next day. There is absolutely no way you can experience high levels of productivity to boost your bottom line if you are not properly rested. Then you must drink plenty of good quality water so that every cell of your brain and body is hydrated so that you can have the energy and clarity you need to be productive throughout every day. You must eat a healthy diet that's rich in a variety of colorful plant foods, the fruits and vegetables that are naturally raised and include healthy, naturally raised, lean animal foods in a way that Mother Nature intended. You must move your body, breathe fresh air, and learn key ways to finally manage stress and eradicate fear. These very wellness concepts are the areas that we go deep into when we work with you one-on-one and when you attend one of our off-site or on-site workshops. Being fit only actually requires a few minutes per day when you learn how to live well in the way that we teach you. It's actually not true that you need to spend countless hours at the gym just to be fit when you follow the advice that we provide. We will teach you the most efficient and effective ways to obtain a strong foundation for wellness and energy based on the newest findings. Bob, what have you found in terms of the importance of wellness in an organization?
Well, you just made the point about the gym example. And you're right. Certainly going to the gym is one part of it. But an individual and a company needs to have a healthful balance. And the balance needs to be well-rounded with many different things. And that's part of what we're going to show you is what those things are and how you can get there to create that balance.
Outstanding. The key to having high energy and clear thinking for high productivity include things such as setting positive intentions for the day. So many people wake up and the first thing they're thinking about are negative thoughts and worry and fear. But if you just take that moment to set positive intentions, it completely sets the foundation for an entire fabulous day. So how you start your day is critical. So many people start their workday, for example, on email. And that happens to be just an organized inbox of other people's agendas. It has been proven, by the way, that if you or your employees start your day with email, you actually lose 30% productivity.
How many of you feel like you're on a hamster wheel? At exactly that point right there. You get up every day, the first thing you do is check your email, and you're all flustered and you're already stressed out because immediately you've got to respond to all these emails you've gotten overnight or in the morning. And that's what we're going to show you, is how to get off of that hamster wheel.
That is the most incredible thing I think that people learn and experience from working with us. Life no longer is a hamster wheel. Life becomes a great experience with incredible joy and fulfillment, and ultimately greater productivity and a better bottom line. Being clear on your most important goals of each and every day is absolutely important. And the way we have found to be most productive is to set aside blocks of times for these most important goals. When you set aside time that is uninterrupted and you work in a manner without multitasking, you actually will feel greater levels of energy, and you'll be able to take advantage of the momentum that you gain by avoiding interruptions or by trying to do other tasks that require brain power. And it's absolutely important that you be fully engaged with each activity that you begin, and set clear priorities and agendas and timeframes for each task or each meeting that you attend. We have found in the high performance research that we've done that it's absolutely important that you also take energizing breaks every 50 to 60 minutes throughout the day. In our workshops, we take you through specific strategies to handle these energizing breaks so that when you get back to your important goals, you feel inspired and motivated to continue to go forward instead of thinking that what you need is another cup of coffee. These are topics that we dive into deeply at our live accelerated high performance retreats and in our personal coaching sessions. And in our 3-day accelerated plan, we get you started on the path. So be sure to grab your personal copy of this amazing guide at the end of this webinar. When you follow the suggestions that we teach, you will begin to experience increased productivity, increased confidence and courage. You'll be better able to handle stress. You'll feel happier and healthier, both mind and body. And you'll have more clarity and motivation, and of course, better relationships.
And we also want you to teach this to your employees and to your family members also, so they can learn these same principles.
Absolutely. Mindset is the next key for high performance. High performers work on what we call their psychology every day. Please remember that you first must be in good health and have high energy first, as this is the foundation to then begin to create a positive mindset. Everything you do, including getting sleep, drinking water, eating healthy, moving your body, and breathing fresh air, all impact your ability to have a positive mindset. Working on your thoughts and choosing positive thoughts all throughout the day is absolutely key for achieving high performance. So some ideas for doing this is first, again, set those positive intentions at the beginning of your day. Visualize the outcome that you would like to experience in that day and get the feeling as if they are already actually happening. I want you to remember to prioritize your most important goals for the day. And in our personal coaching program and our live off-site retreats and on-site workshops, we will teach you the newest breakthroughs in goal setting that are a twist on our traditional goal setting approaches. But they will finally get you the results that you desire. The third and equally as important point that we want to teach you here today is the importance of motivating your team. Bob, I happen to know that this is one area that you are absolutely an expert in. Tell the audience some of the things that you always did to have a positive mindset and to motivate your team.
Well, to me, it's quite simple, but apparently to most of society, it's not. If you treat your employees with respect and give them opportunities to excel and be happy and prove themselves, it creates a atmosphere that they want to come to work every day. So to do that, I would always have little contests. We might do putting contests in the office. We might have giveaways for tickets for sporting events or things of that nature, or allow them to take a day off when it was sunny and 75 degrees for the first day in the spring. Or we'd all do something together, like play volleyball or play basketball or softball or something of that nature, just to create camaraderie and to create a healthy environment. So I don't think it takes that much effort, and I really don't think it's that difficult. I just don't think most people take the time to do that. I don't think I've done anything special, but it's paid dividends. And in 20 years, I only had one person quit. And I've had many people call me asking for jobs that they've heard that's a great place to work. So we're doing something right, and people want to work there and want to stay there. So that just goes to show, if you treat your employees properly and keep them healthy and keep them mentally sharp, they want to come back and they'll do a better job, and your productivity will be greatly increased. So I'm a prime example of somebody that did that, and it worked out very well.
Bob is actually one of our original case studies for accelerated high performance. Bob has grown businesses from scratch to $600 million with 99% employee retention. This is actually unheard of across any industry. It's incredible. And he's done this because he focuses on the wellness of the employee, making sure they're highly motivated, which results in a highly productive workforce. He recognizes the importance of his employees being happy, healthy, and vibrant. Bob even said to me at times when we were discussing this, that if employees are well, everything improves. And that camaraderie and rapport that you develop with the activities that you do and the special bonuses that you offer them definitely has an incredible impact. I've heard you say things like happy employees are profitable employees, and that people make the company. And I think one of the most impressive concepts that you ever taught me was that you never panic. That if there are challenges that show up on a given day, which they do in business, you always let your employees and your team know that you got their back, that you've got this and you've got it handled. And that is a sign of an incredible leader. There is no question that the strategies and the skills that you have as a business leader have resulted in the incredible financial success and employee retention and productivity success that you've experienced. I truly believe that the area of motivation is an area where anyone could improve their skills. And one thing I've learned through experience is that it's absolutely critical to emphatically and enthusiastically emphasize the positives, both in our own minds about ourselves and when we communicate with others, especially our employees. It's human nature that we focus on our negatives or the things that we feel we're weak upon, and we beat ourselves up. And then on top of that, leaders tend to beat up their employees with the things that are going wrong or could be better. Well, I remember years ago hearing a talk given by Earl Nightingale, and he spoke about this very successful organization where the leader of the organization would introduce him to each employee, and he would gush over the strengths of that employee. How inspiring it was to see that, and the employees loved working for that leader of the organization. So I decided to start applying this principle to my farm team, because prior to this, I would show up at the farm about once a week or twice a week, and right away I would see all of the things that weren't right, or all of the things that could be better. And I would show up and start pointing to this and that and saying, gosh, we really need to be working harder at this. Well, I realized over time that people were not enjoying working on the farm, and I understand that at one point they would dread when they saw me coming. And that is no way to motivate a team of positive employees. So I turned that around and I started to really emphasize the things that they were doing right, each and every one of them. And I would do it through text messages, through phone calls, and in person. Really emphatically mention everything that was going well. We would celebrate these successes. And not only, and yes, of course, you can have a party in your office, that's great, but I mean celebrate with my words that I was saying to them. Like, wow, the things you have done are having such a positive impact on our business and on our customers. And I decided to change from constructive criticism to encouragement, because I began to realize, since when is criticism constructive? So many people pursue their employee evaluations with, these are the things you're doing well, and these are the things you're not doing well. And they think that's what they're supposed to do on an employee evaluation. Well, what happens is when you talk about the things that they are doing well, it's like putting money in the bank. But then when you say the things they're not doing well, it's like withdrawing money from the bank, and you end up at zero. And worse yet, you could end up at negative, because people tend to focus on the criticism more than the compliments. So I decided instead to only give emphatic compliments. And then instead of criticism, I turned it into encouragement, where I would say, I think if we put more emphasis on this area, it would improve the experience of our customers and for ourselves and improve our business. What do you think? And all of this turned into a more positive experience for me, for my employees, and for our customers. And everyone became more inspired and motivated to do even a better job. Again, I believe that the area of motivation of ourselves and of the people we communicate is an area that we need to give more focus on and improve our skills. This is why we are here together sharing with you our Accelerated High Performance program, because we're bringing together all of these years of expertise and training in a manner that benefits you immediately.
And these principles are not just for you individually. It's for your family, for your employees, for your organization. I mean, it can spread to your church. It can spread to many different things. So the things we're going to teach you are usable in life all across the spectrum, no matter what it is that you do.
In the full program, again, we actually take you through a deep dive into all of these teachings so that you no longer have to struggle and you can begin to start enjoying the road to achieving your goals. You are going to learn how to achieve more with less effort and experience more joy and fulfillment. We review statistics of programs like our Accelerated High Performance program, such as less lost work days by 50%, greater productivity by 67%, less chronic disease, lower stress, less depression, greater employee satisfaction by 67%. And of course, all of this has been proven to impact the financial stability and growth of organizations by 63%. As a matter of fact, research has shown that the average return on investment for programs like our Accelerated High Performance program is at least $3.27 for every dollar spent, and is can be as high as $7 return on investment. What's the most fascinating of all is that the benefits are realized in as little as 6 weeks or up to 1 year. What we are doing is teaching you how to have higher quality inputs to produce higher quality outputs in half the time. But these are just the foundational tips and are just the beginning. And having the entire system is the secret sauce, which includes additional concepts such as improving persuasion, influence, and your purpose. But just like an NFL coach, we are going to motivate you and inspire you and challenge you to be your best. So I'd like to take a moment and bring up 2 of my coaching clients that have been through the high performance program and share with you what they said. Our first one is Paul. He wrote, "In 2016, I traveled past a milestone in my life that I hope not to repeat. I struggled with my identity and fell into a deep depression. Through persistence, what I found was that there are actually people out in the world whom I could trust. I put my resolve to the test. I put my faith to the test. And in that journey, I found Janet McKee of Son of You. I asked her to put me on an accelerated path. Through her program of teaching and mentoring and the occasional kick in the pants, my health improved. I was enjoying work again and the money that comes along with this, and I've started an exciting new relationship. I have been able to focus clearly, think in a more positive way, have more energy, and be a better person. I know that I could not have done this without her. Thank you, Janet, for being all that you are to me." And then we have Xenia. She wrote, "Janet is one of the most passionate human beings I have known. Whether she is advising you on nutrition and well-being or mentoring on high-performance coaching, her every action exuberates passion, belief, and ultimate success. She has the ability to help you explore the depths of your purpose, to realize both your extrinsic and intrinsic goals, and bring them to fulfillment. I have had the pleasure of working with Janet in all of her areas of expertise and have benefited greatly personally and professionally." Thank you, Xenia. So today we promise to cover with you 3 important areas to help you improve your productivity that'll boost your bottom line. Number 1, we discussed how to improve your energy and wellness, which is the foundation of productivity, how to master your mindset, and how to further motivate and retain your best employees. But would you like to get consistent results for your business and your life month in and month out, year after year? If so, we would like to ask you to make a commitment to take action. Consider attending one of our off-site retreats or bring us in for an on-site workshop. Would like to encourage you to implement these proven strategies as a roadmap to success. And consider hiring proven mentors to help you achieve true high performance. Do you mind right now if we just spend a few minutes showing you our high performance accelerated program? What this really is a time-tested blueprint that we are now just rolling out to corporations in a new accelerated high-performance corporate initiative. The High Performance Institute has spent 20 years researching the most accomplished people to see how they create ever-increasing levels of both well-being and success consistently over the long term. By the end of the full program that you attend with us, and that we are certified to teach you, you will never again wonder what it really takes to succeed. You will be empowered with a set of proven and reliable strategies that research has shown to work across a variety of personality traits and situations to create extraordinary long-term results. You will feel a new sense of vital energy and confidence from knowing where to focus your energies and how to serve most effectively. You'll understand what you must do to keep advancing, and you will know how to think and act to compete at the highest levels for achievement. Yes, we all have flaws and we make mistakes, but the world's most accomplished people know how to make adjustments immediately to keep them on the path of always being their best. We teach you how to have the confidence to figure things out when challenges arise. So our accelerated high performance program has 4 parts for you to consider. Part 1 of our accelerated high performance program are actually off-site high performance retreats. This is the most exciting part of our program that we have to offer, because you actually gather with other like-minded professionals in these exclusive retreats. Our next one is scheduled at the lovely Pike Run Country Club in the majestic Laurel Mountains of Pennsylvania from October 17th through the 19th. And this is located right across the road from our farm, Sonneview Farms, which is a 52-acre historic landmark organic farm. And as part of the retreat, we're going to actually take you to the farm for a tour and feed you a wonderful yet elegant farm-to-table dinner. But in this retreat, you're going to immerse yourself in the full learning and sharing experience with leading experts, such as Bob and I, in high performance, productivity, success, motivation, achievement, and wellness, as you enjoy the crisp fall air and the peak autumn colors of October. In this retreat, you will learn and discuss specific science-backed strategies that you can incorporate in your business and your life to get immediate and positive results. Strategies that are proven, as we've told you, as a result of 20 years of research, to help you increase your energy, productivity, motivation, courage, and confidence. And we will assist you in achieving. Bob and I are known for leading individuals and companies through proven strategies to efficiently achieve greater levels of energy, productivity, confidence, and joy with minimal stress consistently over time. I know this sounds like a bold promise, but stick with us as we unveil this incredible information to you at one of our live accelerated high performance retreats. If you're unable to attend one of our live retreats, then consider part 2 of the accelerated high performance program, where you invite us in to teach on-site workshops for you and your team. And these are customized based on the needs of your organization. Part 3 of our accelerated high performance program is actual individual, executive level, or employee personal coaching. And finally, part 4 of our accelerated program. We don't want to teach you this information and leave you out there stranded to figure out how to implement on your own. We are actually offering you a full year of live monthly online group coaching for you and your team to further support you in your success. This is the highest form of high performance mentoring in the world. It is more studied, more proven, more tracked with a proven measurable outcome. This is the exact same process that our mentor and teachers use with multi-million-dollar clients like Oprah and Larry King. We have the process for high performance, and we guarantee it. In this program, we're going to teach you how people who live the most successful lives think and their daily habits to master their mind and body. We're going to show you why you've been stuck, frustrated, or exhausted, and what to do about it immediately. We're going to show you how to manage your time and focus to dramatically increase productivity and boost your bottom line. We're going to teach you the secrets you must follow to have more influence and how to refine your purpose, get rid of distractions, and finally gain momentum in your life. We will teach you how to reach heightened and sustained levels of performance in all areas of your life. And when you become more energized in your daily life, everything becomes better. This process will help you achieve levels beyond where you are now because we focus on all of the proven key areas of your life. High performance coaching is different from other coaching programs. It is a science-based program where the outcomes are clear. It is actually a challenge-based program with forward-moving strategies. It is not just a listen-based, empathy-based program like typical coaching programs. This accelerated high-performance program has a specific curriculum with handouts, worksheets, and books that we're going to give to you when you join. If this improved your productivity by at least 30%, would it be worth it? If this improved your employee energy, fulfillment, and reduced turnover, would it be worth it? If this improved your bottom line by at least 10% per year, would spending time with us in the Accelerated High Performance Program be worth it? If it improved your outlook, your relationships, your health, and gave you more freedom, success, and joy, wouldn't that be worth it? And what about your family life? Would you like to spend more quality time with your family and also include that as part of your goals for achieving high performance?
And I think your family would appreciate having a parent come home that's happier, healthier, and wants to spend more time with them and has a clearer mind.
Bob and I are passionate and committed to your success. Thank you for joining us today. Please get in touch with us and join our Accelerated High Performance Program. We look forward to meeting you and working with you on a personal level. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.